Hey everybody, welcome to this achievement guide for the Sensei on Hitman for the Xbox One. So this achievement is for completing all opportunities on episode 6, Hokkaido. The first opportunity we're going to be going for is the ghost in the machine. First thing that you want to do is pick up those scissors that can be found in the starting room, washroom. Please keep in mind that this opportunity, the ghost in the machine, is related to the achievement Master of Old and New. So it is in your benefit to actually kill the target on the completion of this opportunity. What we're going to be doing in this washroom is taking out this civilian right here. We're going to make sure we take him out with scissors so that way we aren't heard by the guards outside. And then following that, we are going to be hiding his body so that way we can lure the doctor into this washroom when he passes by. I would also like to let you know that throughout this video, any opportunities that you see me complete, I don't necessarily show you how to kill the target, as this is an achievement guide simply for the opportunity. So first thing you're going to want to do after you stash away the body is prepare yourself with the scissors right in front of the door to lure the doctor into the washroom so that way we can subdue him. You can subdue him regularly, but you need to make sure that the door is closed before you begin subduing him, or else you'll just get spotted by the guards outside.
Okay.
Now that we've taken out the doctor, we'll take his disguise and we'll be making our way to the morgue.
Good evening. O genki desu ka?
I like to make my way to the morgue through the kitchen because it's the least confusing way to actually get there. If you go through the upper levels, it's kind of difficult to navigate your way compared to the morgue, which is fairly straightforward. You can see that a challenge just popped up for killing the target with sushi. So that actually popped up because this is my run for the achievement Master of Old and New. And both parts of that achievement are actually opportunities for this achievement as well. And I'll be showing you how to complete the other half later on in this video. Making our way through the morgue, we'll be heading to the stairs that allow us entry into the second level. Once we've arrived at the second floor, we'll be heading straight into this room and then straight into the room directly to the right. Try your best not to get spotted like I did. But if you do end up getting spotted, you can take him out in an area where nobody will see you.
Hey man, you need
Mr. Jason Portman.
Now that things have been cleared up, we'll continue with the opportunity. First thing you want to do when you start the opportunity is try and sabotage the mainframe. What this will do is show you a sequence for you to follow, which is the sequence of mainframe pieces you want to pull. I don't know what they would be called. So my sequence was 2, 1, 4, 3. Your sequence may be different. You want to make sure that you check in your own gameplay what the sequence is. Once you've sabotaged the mainframe completely, the opportunity is complete. However, if you want to kill the target, all you need to do is step outside and interact with the controls. Next up is the opportunity hot springs. First thing we're going to do is pick up our trusty scissors, but this time we're going to be luring the guard directly outside our room into this room so that way we can take his disguise.
No key cards are needed at Gamma.
What? Man, we got some strange noises here. Looking into it. Over. Hello there. Hello? Ah!
Now that we've taken that guard's disguise, we're going to be heading to the maintenance area, which we can access through the hot springs.
That is Yuki Yamazaki, former lawyer to the Yakuza and current operative for Providence.
Once you've entered the maintenance area, we are going to be picking up the wrench that can be found down there. Heading back upstairs, we are going to be using the wrench to tamper with the temperature controls, so that way we can clear out the yoga area. For the rest of the opportunity, you'll also notice that I don't add any extra hints or notes at the top right, because I've been tracking the opportunity and now we have all these tips at the top left, so it would kind of be redundant for me to add anything extra. But you do still get to listen to my oh so pleasant voice, which, I mean, who can complain about that, right? So now that we've turned off the temperature over there, we are going to be luring over this yoga instructor with the scissors that we previously picked up. So that way we can take his disguise and begin the yoga session with the target. What I do is just leave his body here, as no guards or civilians will be coming up or down these stairs. Now that we've got the disguise, we're going to be going to the target, talking to her, and bringing her back to the yoga studio.
Miss Yamazaki, I believe you booked time for a yoga lesson.
Yes. To be honest, I was beginning to wonder if you're ever
Mr.
going to
Yogi?
show. Glad you're here.
If you will just follow me.
Didn't you see me there?
Now that we've brought the target back to the yoga area, we will be beginning our session. The opportunity has been completed, but if you want to kill the target, you can continue with the session and push her off.
With our wood-facing dog, when you're ready. Fluid movement. Very good. Now, transition into Lord of the Dance. Remember to breathe throughout. Warrior 2 pose. Core, strength. Stay there for a while. Changing sides. Be strong. And finally, tree pose. This one is tricky. Find a good spot for it.
Now, this is a view to...
Target down.
Next up is the opportunity makeover. First off, we are going to be picking up our trusty scissors that we can find in the starting room and going to the washroom where we previously lured the doctor for the Ghost in the Machine opportunity. Once we arrive at this washroom, we are going to be taking out this civilian right here. We are going to throw scissors at him rather than subduing him normally, because if you subdue him normally, you will be heard by the guards outside. Now that the washroom has been cleared, we will be luring this bandaged patient into the washroom. Try to get to him before he walks past, or else you'll have to restart the mission. When you subdue him, you can take him out with just a regular subdue. You don't need to worry about being heard by the guards outside. Now we're gonna stash his body and take his disguise. From this point forward, we'll just be following along with the opportunity, so the announcement should happen basically right after you get the disguise, and then you will go and talk to this doctor.
Oh, Mr. Portman.
Perfect timing.
From here on out, you'll just be following this doctor all the way into this final examination room. Once you reach there, you'll have the opportunity completed.
Okay, Mr. Portman, your surgeon is in here. He should be ready for your checkup. Have a nice day.
Smart way to get inside, 47. Well done.
Next up, we've got the no smoking opportunity. So same thing as usual, starting in the beginning room, the regular starting location. We're going to be going to the room beside us, using the balcony. Before we head to the balcony, we do need to make sure that we don't get spotted by the civilian that's currently in there, so we're gonna go and pick up the scissors. Once you pick up the scissors, you should be at a good position to throw the scissors at the target, and that way we'll be able to make it over to the balcony without getting spotted by him. Now that we've made it over to this VIP patient's balcony, we are going to be picking up the scissors, and we are also going to be picking up a cigarette pack and a throwable item. That can be whatever you want. I pick up this bust that can be found inside of his room. Now that we've got all that we need from the VIP patient's room, we are going to be heading over to the lift loading area, and we're going to be taking out the two guards and grabbing one of their disguises. First, we're going to be listening to them, so that way we can reveal the opportunity and begin to track it.
Couple of months. Yes, it's like this. Good luck.
Once the opportunity is revealed, you can take out these guys and then head over to the target's room. Once you have arrived at the target's room, you're going to head over to her empty pack of cigarettes and replace it with a full pack of cigarettes. Once you've done this, the opportunity is completed and the target will be headed back to her room.
Nicely done, 47. When Yamazaki finds that pack, she's sure to want to light up in the first place she can find.
Mr. Reaper.
Now we've got the Telltale Heart opportunity. This is my personal favorite opportunity as it's the best silent kill, and you can get Silent Assassin really easily using it. But anyways, first thing you want to do is pick up the scissors from the starting room and begin to head out. We are going to be heading over to the washroom so that we can lure our favorite doctor over there and take his disguise. Arriving at the washroom, if you have done all the other opportunities with me, you know the drill. But for those who don't follow along with these opportunities, have just skipped to this one, we need to take this guy out with the scissors or else we will be heard by the guards outside. We're going to go hide his body and we are going to be luring the doctor in with the scissors that we pick up from this body. As I mentioned, waiting for the doctor, we're going to wait for him to pass by and then lure him over here. Once he gets into the room, you want to make sure that the door closes behind him, so that way you can kill him without being spotted. Or subdue him, I should say. Now that we've gotten the doctor's disguise, we're going to be heading to the morgue. Normally I show you the way through the basement and the kitchen, but this time I'll be showing you the way from the surgery wing. Once you've arrived at the morgue, you will be eavesdropping to reveal the opportunity.
Hey, so you're the curator's very interesting bit of insight into his mental state. Fine, I'll just have to ask you.
From here on out, we'll be tracking the opportunity through the in-game tracker, so that way it gets easier for us. And what we're going to do is be grabbing the assistant's journal, where it will give us information about a certain doctor here that has a neurochip implanted in him, and we can interact with that neurochip using a remote that is found in the sleeping quarters.
Oh, my friend, it must be quite an experience coming to Gamma. I mean, you were in a...
From the morgue, headed to the basement level, you'll want to go left instead of right. I go right at first, but I cut back to where I went to the correct way. You'll be entering the sleeping quarters, and you can find the remote directly on the right when you enter. I passed by and I'm looking around the room and I can't find it, but it's right there. Now that we've got the remote, we can head back to the morgue. I'm not sure why I decided to pass by it. Like, did I get lost? No clue, but we're going the right way now, so that's what's important. We can head back to the morgue, and we are going to start messing with this guy's neurochip. So once you have gotten in range of this patient, you will press right trigger to increase the medicine, and that's all that you need to do for the opportunity. The opportunity has been completed after that. But as I mentioned earlier, this is a really easy silent assassin kill. So all you need to do is wait for that room to clear of any guards. You can subdue the doctor that's in there, and then you can destroy the heart, which will kill the target. It's really easy. Right here, you can see the achievement that this video is for pop up. I'm not entirely sure what my motivation was in editing in this order, but for those wondering, that is the achievement that this video is for. Next up, we have the Opportunity Thrill Seeker. So as I mentioned earlier, for Master of Old and New, there was first the Ghost in the Machine opportunity, and then this one is the second part of the Master and Old and New achievement. So first thing you're going to do is get the scissors before you walk out of the starting door. And from there, we are going to be doing our usual routine of getting that doctor's disguise. So we're going to be headed to the washroom, we're going to clear out the washroom, make sure we kill this guy with scissors rather than subdue him, because we will be hurt. And then we're going to be waiting for the doctor to pass by. The reason we are still grabbing the doctor's disguise is because we need his uniform to actually access the kitchen. Waiting for the doctor to show up and pass by this washroom, we're going to have the scissors ready to throw farther into the washroom so that way he gets lured and we can subdue him from there.
I heard that. Maybe Dark Man. Yeah. Okay.
Now that we have the doctor's disguise, we'll be heading towards the kitchen. Once we enter into the kitchen, there will be 2 cooks that we got to take out. I like to throw the scissors at one of the cooks and take one of them out by sneaking up on him. From there, we'll be heading into the fridge to slice up the fugu fish with a chef's knife, and then we'll be heading upstairs with a cook's disguise. Now that we've taken the fugu fish's poison, we'll be heading upstairs to the sushi assembly stand, where we'll be cutting up sushi until the target arrives, where we will then feed her the poisoned sushi.
Guess what?
Hi, Chef.
None other than Jason Portman.
What? The Silicon Valley whiskey. That's the bandage patient. Didn't he sell his stuff?
From this point on, the opportunity has been completed, so if you'd like to move on to a separate opportunity and leave this target alive, you can leave the stand here. However, it is a really easy silent assassin kill, so I'd suggest you go for it.
Is this fugu? I knew you would come around eventually. Good for you.
I hope you like it. My colleague is a straight arrow. Me, I say it's good to live dangerously.
You took the word.
Alright, now we are on the final opportunity, Malpractice. First thing we're going to be doing is picking up the scissors that can be found in the washroom of the starting room. From there, we are going to be luring the guard that is standing outside of our room into this room so we can take him out and take his disguise.
No keycards are needed at gun.
What?
Possible intruder. Sweeping area. Over.
Hello there. Hello?
Now that we have the guard's uniform, we will be making our way to the helipad. Once we've arrived at the helipad, we will be eavesdropping on this pilot's conversation to reveal and begin to track the opportunity. After eavesdropping on the pilot and the doctor, the pilot will begin to leave. We will be following him and we will be taking his disguise once he's in an area that we can take him out.
Regarding the pilot.
If you do not want to kill the pilot, you can wait until he goes into that room. I, however, just wanted to take care of him right there so I could push him off the edge. From here, you'll be returning posed as the pilot to meet with the chief surgeon. And from there, it's quite simple. You just need to follow along with the opportunity.
Hey, I get it. Not an errand boy.
Once you have escorted the surgeon down the stairs to the pilot stash, you will have the opportunity to take him out and take his disguise. Once you take his disguise, the opportunity is completed. Be aware that when you do take out the surgeon, this guard will wake up, so you want to be ready to take him out as well. Or take him out before you even bring the surgeon there in the first place. Either way, you get the opportunity completed, right? Should you have completed all the opportunities in the order that I have showed you, this would be your last one, and the achievement, the Sensei, is now yours.